I'm Paul.
And I'm Andrew.
And welcome back to Smash Chat. This is episode number 6, and we got a very special show to you. All of our shows are special.
They are special,
yes.
You're right.
But this is a pretty interesting one today. So, I'd say more and more we get further into the franchise of Super Smash Bros. With every game that comes out, we get more and more and more of these like crazy leak, hint, rumor dealios with photoshopping and all this craziness. So we got one of those for you today, and
we just wanted to talk really briefly about if this is real or not. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll just go into the negative stuff because we got a lot more counters towards it. So okay, so we got a couple screens here. This is basically for the 3DS version, and it has a quote full roster. So it has a bunch of veterans that haven't been named yet, as well as newcomers including Shulk, Bowser Jr., Dark Pit, and Duck Hunt Dog.
I was waiting for you to say that out loud, and I was gonna try not to.
I can't even say it normally.
I mean, okay, let's just start at where you started from the beginning there. Shulk. Yeah, I'd love Shulk. Bowser Jr. I can see it. Dark Pit. Sure. Duck Hunt Dog. Fucking Duck Hunt Dog.
You know what?
But I would fucking main the shit out of him. Are you kidding me? I would play him so much.
The idea of Duck Hunt Dog in the game would not surprise me at this point. After seeing freaking Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, Wii Fit Trainer is in the fucking game, just to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, let's get all pretenses out of the way that this is going to be like.
I mean, I feel
a
like
surprise.
I feel like
The thing that I'm just laughing about is the fact that they went that far back and went, what does everybody remember? And then they went, Duck Hunt Dog. I think that would be awesome. I really do think that would be awesome. I don't know about this leak. I have no idea. There's a bunch of supposed sources. Mm-hmm. One of which is that it's an ESRB guy, so he was rating the game. But the raters don't actually play the games.
Right.
They just get footage and information, and then they rate it.
So they just see?
Essentially, because
like
it says on their website.
Stuff?
It says on their website that the raters don't actually play the games.
Well, I mean, I still don't think that's too out of the way because I mean, rating a game, got to see all the characters.
That's true.
It's like,
that's a very good point.
It's like, not saying this will ever happen, but what if they put a naked guy on there?
Yeah.
Going extremes, but I mean,
yeah.
I think it would be necessary for them to see.
Yeah.
The roster, for them to rate the game.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I just think people put a little too much stock in that counter tip specifically.
Okay.
From what I've seen, but there are a lot of other things that people have mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, that's supposedly where this came from. Other people were saying it was from another source. Other people were saying it was some random dude in Japan. I mean, it's all over the place. Nobody,
right.
I don't think anybody really knows. It just kind of showed up.
Absolutely.
But I kind of, as far as new additions go, Dark Pit, I don't know what's going on there. Like, I don't know what he is. I don't know why he's there.
Well, I think hands down from the picture, he's going to be a clone if this is real.
If this is real, he's going to be a clone.
Oh, yeah. And they have Dr. Mario back. Why?
Oh, yeah. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah,
so Dr. Mario's back. I don't know.
What in the world are you people thinking? It's like... And Dr. Mario, but not Mewtwo. An original character. But another
I don't know.
Sure, whatever.
I don't know. I don't know. And I think it's really funny that they have Dr. Mario, Dark Pit, and Lucina all in a row.
Yeah, that's what I was originally getting at. It's because those are the clone characters.
Those are the clone characters,
there. Yeah.
No, that's a really good point, and that's actually I think you might be right. I think if anything, Dark Pit's just another clone, and I'm kind of disappointed. Like, I don't know, do something with him.
Yeah.
It's like Lucina. I don't know. We're not gonna get into that, but it's kind of like I'm glad that like Lucina's in, I guess, sort of, because a lot of people really like Fire Emblem.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like, there's still a lot of clone characters.
Yeah.
Then again,
absolutely.
they could play completely differently. We don't know yet. I mean, Brawl was very good about the fact that Ganondorf stepped away from being a clone. And they changed up a lot of his movement.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, it's still all the same specials.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I mean, the clones definitely divulge, I'd say, in their A's and neutrals and stuff,
Yeah.
or at least they try to.
Yeah.
In certain aspects, did not like what they did with Falco. They were really trying hard with that, but it's like, what the heck is going on with this guy now?
Yeah, not a fan.
Uh-uh.
But I like the fact that if Bowser Jr.'s in it, I'd actually be kind of excited. That's a cool addition.
I don't mind that, and I can really see it, because no matter how much we complain, or some people complain, they're gonna continually pay more and more homage to the Mario franchise. You can't get around that.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna do that, so it makes a lot of sense that that's what they decided on.
Absolutely,
I wouldn't mind Bowser Jr. And the only person like I'm kind of excited for Duck Hunt Dog, if that's real, because that'd be kind of cool.
I mean,
like I personally, I'd be like, that's kind of awesome, and I really would. I would play him. I really would.
Yeah,
but
absolutely. I mean, I'm neutral about it. I don't really care to have him in the game, but I feel like the damage has been done with Wii Fit trainers. It's like Duck Hunt Dog is sure.
Okay, so whatever. I don't even care.
But I mean, it's really interesting because what is it? You got the dog and the duck on the character picture. So like, what the heck is going to be going on with this character? What I'm picturing is like a couple ducks like flying around the dog the whole time or something.
That's what I'm thinking, is that if they do something interesting with him, I can see them doing like he can control them a little bit, or something like that, or he picks them up and then uses them as projectiles, but that's morbid. So we'll have to kind of see, and they look so happy next to each other.
Yeah.
But really, Duck Hunt Dog, like, he goes up and
he's the
tells
one
you
who's
where dead ducks are.
responsible.
Like, that's messed up.
Hey, I'm showing you where my master's gonna shoot.
It's so messed up. So I don't know. We'll have to see what that's all about.
But hey, you know what? New Nintendo fans, you can see this friendly dog and duck and then find out where their history goes.
So the only other really big leak here is Shulk. And that's one that a lot of people have been wanting for a while. And
it's not totally out of the question,
It's not totally out of the question. I remember I said a while ago that I never thought that was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if this leak, at this point, maybe I'm not all that surprised about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am still kind of surprised that they chose Shulk, that they got him in. It just seems like that's too difficult for less of a fan base. There's not a lot of fan base for that.
Now, is this like officially a Nintendo game? Xenoblade?
So, I don't know about officially being a Nintendo game, but it's exclusive to the Wii and the Wii U.
Okay.
So, I don't know if they own it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in this new Smash game, they are fighting hard to represent their new series.
You have a point.
Yeah, because I mean,
Kid Icarus is kind of making a comeback. I mean,
lots of Kid Icarus,
lots of Fire Emblem.
Yeah, their latest Fire Emblem game, Rosalina from Galaxy, kind of newer, and Greninja, the latest Pokemon game. So
I think you have a point. So I mean, it's outside of the possibility.
And there are also a couple other scans of Shulk. I showed you that just a second.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you can kind of see here, but there are additional scans of Shulk. Actually, in a team battle match, there's one on Yoshi's Island.
Right.
So it's a little more miniaturized here, but it's like, overall, I'd say the thing that's most pushing this towards being real is the designs. Because they're so darn good from any other scan. And, like, if these are fake, oh my gosh, it's a lot of work.
That's the other thing I was going to mention.
Yeah.
This is a lot of work for... Because it's like, oh, the roster's been leaked, and somebody puts up a singular picture of the roster.
Mm-hmm.
This is not just a singular picture of the roster.
Yeah.
This is cast, like, pictures with 5 different people on one screen. This is, Shulk on the red team in a team battle.
Right.
This is pictures of the bottom part with Duck Hunt Dog. There's a lot of different pictures here, and it's not just like one thing, and then they were done with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, that's a lot of work. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody set out to do it. I really wouldn't. Because people have done it before.
Yeah.
But it just seems like this is a little bit more work than what you usually get with a leak. Like a fake leak.
A part of me wants this to be real just because finding out this is a fake will lead to a horrible, horrible direction for the future in which you cannot tell at all if fake leaks or real leaks from the whole time, and it's just like, stop playing with my heart. This is too much.
It's kind of true.
Yeah, because I mean, up until this point, all the fake leaks were terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one seems pretty good.
The only one on par of this was the Palutena screenshots, and that ended up being real.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm okay with this leak being real. I'm okay with this being the final roster. The only thing I will note is Jigglypuff in that list. I just realized that.
Yep.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've listened to a couple people and what they were saying about, like, some of these images and stuff, and, like, there were they were just kind of picking it apart, and, like, there are a couple really small, like, flaws, like Wario's eyeball is weird.
Yep.
There's a bit of bleed right here, and, like, the screens are kind of compiled, but that may be because they're not observing it on a 3DS kind of thing. But there's, like, a tad of bleed on this one selection box for the level.
The other thing I've heard is that there's thicker lines.
Oh,
in between some of the...
But you know what they said on Game Explain was that was an actual, like, glitch on 4-player for the demo.
Okay.
So, again, a lot of work to put in
for
a fake
that's
kind
a good
of thing.
point.
It's like, it's a really weird thing to, like, have in or, like, make accurate. It's like, hey, there's a glitch here kind of thing.
I mean, in my personal opinion, if this is a fake, it's a lot of work for a fake.
Absolutely.
And I have full expectation, or I have full faith in people who do Photoshop. They could do this. This could absolutely be a fake.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not messing with that. But it's a lot of work if it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's even a point where they talk about, there's even a screen here where they're talking about Mii fighters and regular characters.
Yeah. Absolutely.
To include that in a fake leak when everybody already knows that that's a thing, and when everybody already knows that there's probably going to be a screen for that, to already include that in there as part of this whole thing just brings it, like, it just seems more real to me.
Yeah,
because it's like, you already know about this, but let me just show you this is what this screen looks like. It's almost like a cursory thing. To put more work into making a fake out of that, too, that's, like, a lot of work.
Right.
It's like this person was just snapping as many pictures as he could. So, if it's a leak, it's very good.
Yeah, again, we go to the point where it's like, it is possible, but I don't want it to be.
Yeah.
I don't want there to be people out there putting this much work into fake images.
Seriously.
Oh my goodness.
Because then you can't trust anyone.
Yeah, it's
so,
true.
There's also another leak, quote unquote, here that personally I don't believe at all. He says that the DLC is going to be Lucas, Wolf, Chorus Men, Ice Climbers, and Snake. What's Chorus Men?
Chorus Men from Rhythm Heaven.
Okay.
You know, that if this is fake or whatnot, I can believe they put that in because there have been so many rumors going around about Chorusman.
Right.
Same with the Gamatsu tipster. He was saying that Chorusman were going to be in it too.
Right. Now, I don't know if this is from the same guy.
I don't think so.
I think this is from a different person.
Like, even like the images with the stage selection and the characters are supposed to be from different people as well.
Okay.
So that's kind of interesting tidbit.
Yeah.
But like looking at the DLC, Wolf and Lucas, they're clones. I guess I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Snake, maybe. But the one I have real trouble digesting is Ice Climbers. Why in the world would they be a DLC? They're their own franchise, like an old classic home franchise that have been veterans since Melee.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Why would they be DLC? Yeah. Seriously.
So there's definitely some questioning there.
Yeah. So I don't know if I really believe the DLC leak, but the rest of this, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if this was real.
Yeah.
In fact, in some ways, I hope it is, because maybe, I don't really hope for anyone else. I mean, after all these people got announced, I don't really hope for anybody in Smash, outside of Golden Sun stuff.
Yeah,
and we're not going to get Golden Sun stuff.
I was pushing hard for Isaac, but it doesn't look like it's going to
It doesn't look like it's
going to happen.
But, I mean, if that's where we are and this is the roster, I think I'm okay with it. And I'm going to play the shit out of Duck Hunt Dog. I mean, that's where we are. That's really my...
Just watch, he's going to be the best character.
Instantly broken.
You know what I can see? I can see him kind of being like, Amaterasu?
Okay.
From Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where it's like, this character's too darn short. I'm missing with half my attacks.
Seriously, though. Yeah. It is going to be weird unless he, like, walks upright, which I don't think he will.
Holding up the ducks.
Alright, well, tell us what you guys think about the leak. If you think it's real, if you think it's fake.
What do you think about the characters, even if it's fake?
Seriously.
So just give us your opinions on that. And you know where to reach us. We got lots of locations. Twitter at Fanvoice Podcast.
Yep. YouTube.com/thefanvoicepodcast.
Facebook.com/thefanvoice podcast.
Our email, fan@thefanvoice.com.
And of course our website, thefanvoice.com, where you can see all the listings of our news and articles, as well as the listings of these different podcasts.
Yep.
So.
All right. Well, we will see you guys next time.
All right. Later.